The Prince is a great admirer of Miss Jane Austen and has instructed us to perform a version of her lively publication,
Pride and Prejudice.
Thank you.
My dear Mr. Bennet, it is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
My dear Mrs. Bennet, it is also a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good brain may disagree with that. Are you consulting your own feelings in the present case, or do you imagine you are gratifying mine?
Both. I've seen a great similarity in the turn of our minds. We each speak only when we feel there is something of importance to say.
You are looking very handsome this evening.
Very handsome.
Most certainly. And your hair is...
On my head?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
There's quite a bit of subtle humour and a bit of sarcasm and the interplay of the characters there.
Who has told you that you are mature?
I have.
You do not think there may be some bias at play here?
Nonsense. I am in the prime of my womanhood.
Then why has no one asked you to dance yet?
The gentlemen have to ask the older ladies first, for they tire easily.
I'm loving the interchange between the characters in that I'm not concentrating on the fact that 1 minute it's Caroline Bingley and the next minute it's Mrs. Bennet. I'm just kind of drawn in by whoever's on stage.
Mr. Bennet! You must come immediately! We are in uproar!
What I really enjoy about it is that the actors are obviously having a great time and they are brilliant and it's funny.
We wish for you to run all of these moves in sequence. Ready? Right hand at the ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Marvellous! You're a very good girl, actually, ladies. You do very well. To the soft.
I think one of the things that's striking me most is the backdrop. I think it's working incredibly well with the kind of live action using the surroundings, which is something that can go really well or it can kind of go catastrophically wrong, but this is just brilliant.
I have every reason in the world to think ill of you. You are the reason that my sister's life and happiness has been ruined. Can you deny this?
I have no wish of denying that I did everything in my power to separate Bingley from your sister. I rejoice in that success.
You took over my life. Unfortunately, I was led to believe that you did not return those feelings, and so I went away.
And you went away on a wrong pretext.
I know that now, and that is why I've returned.
Let us tell everyone our news, and then I must go and speak with your father, which could prove a little difficult.
I have always been entirely convinced that Lizzie and Jane would be successful in marriage. People have had their doubts, but I remain steadfast. Optimism has been my companion throughout my life.
Tonight's show was fantastic, really great.
Yeah,
amazing performance from such a small cast, filling all the parts.
Excellent, absolutely excellent. It was really funny, and I just think they're so clever that they can make all those characters out of just 5 people, and with the so few props they use, it's a work of art. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it was funny. Pride and Prejudice was usually like, my mum and dad watched it and I found it a bit boring, but this was like funny and it was like much better than the boring version.
It was a really fantastic production. It was amazing the way the characters all just flowed into each other, and it was so easy to determine who was who, and really, really good production.